Hey everybody, here is Bina Voodoo and welcome to this video. So today I am going to do a video in English, of course, and second of all I am going to do one trending video which is popular on English YouTube right now, and it is doing your makeup in alphabetical order, which I saw the James Charles and Nikki tutorials. If you're interested in their videos, I will link them down below. But I'm curious to see how it will turn down specifically for me, and hopefully it will be so much fun. I won't look a mess. Side note, I'm not a beauty guru, so if I'm being a mess, I'm sorry about it. And fuck you, cause come on, it's just for fun. Many of you will ask yourself why you're doing video in English. It's not because I want to gain more subscribers or something like that. No, I'm not turning my channel into English channel. No, I'm doing maybe like experiments, but I thought it's a fun idea. As a person who is very passionate about learning languages, I'm going to do a video for a day in a different language, so that will be fun, and I will see if any people from these countries in which people speak those languages will click on this video, watch it, subscribe it, but then after I start doing regular videos in Russian language, you won't subscribe. But I'm very excited to see this, and if you're not very good in English or any other language, I will try to put the subtitles so you can understand it. And let's just get into it. So I took off my glasses to start doing my makeup. The first thing I want to do is to tell you that there's like 19 steps in my makeup, and now they're going to be mixed in other order, but it's not always 19. I added, for example, for this makeup glitter, because I only do glitter on special occasions, so I thought it will be really messy, as usual it is with me and glitter. So like her hair will not jump into her face when we apply makeup stuff. Actually, my hair looks good today, and my skin is like flawless today. Wow, damn girl. So the first step for me is blush. Yes, I have this one from NYX in the colors Polish Rose, and this brush from Eco Tools. It's actually so funny because I have some redness on my skin, and you cannot see it on the camera from my computer, but you can see it definitely in the mirror, and it's actually so red from pimples, and it's just getting not in a good way. No, don't do this. The second step is bronzer, and this bronzer is from Lancome. It looks very nice, and I'm gonna use two brushes. It's from H&M, this one, just for contouring these huge areas, and for my nose and a bit around my lips I'm gonna use this one. Guys, literally, it's so fucking weird to apply a bronzer on your skin where there's no foundation, no concealer, nothing to hide it, and you look like very bad without it, and gosh damn it, I would never do this, but what you can do for a trend. So yeah, I look like very orangey, because usually what I do, I take foundation which is a bit darker than my skin, because I like it like I'm tanned, which I'm supposed to like. No, I'm tanning very good, but I just like that. So this is how it looks. The next step is the brow comb, and this is one from Body Shop, and I'm just gonna make a form for my brows. So we just turn them up a bit and then to the side. This step actually doesn't bring so much changes to my makeup, because you can do it wherever you want, because it's just the brows, nothing's going to change. Next step, we're going to color our brows with a brow kit from Gush. As you can tell, this is the only color which is available here and still stays here. And actually most people tell me that I don't need this, but anyways, it's like a brush from Catrice, and I'm gonna use this stick to apply it to my brows. And how I do it, I just underline the up area, then I underline under area, and I just color in inside the whole brow. But I'm trying to be very careful because I'm not going to always at the start of it. I saw it in one of the videos person that did her interview, and she told the interviewer that she doesn't do that because I think it kind of gives it natural thing as you do this, and it's fun. So always don't forget to check if you're still the right direction, because you don't want your brow look very long, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. The next step is concealer, and I have one from Via Derma. It's the BMI corrector. Looks like this, which is actually, it says it corrects, conceals, evens. So it could be kind of concealer, but I apply over my skin. So let's see how it goes. Let's baby, come to mama. So with concealer, it's kind of as well. Maybe it doesn't matter because we just hide. But I think as the shadows for our eyes gonna come later, it will matter because the shadows tend to fall, and this is gonna create the whole mess for your makeup. But right now I look a lot better because you can see the pimples. But the thing is, you don't have blush and bronzer here. You just can't see it because I just conceal it. The next step is to curl your eyelashes with the eyelash curler from the Body Shop. And what I always like to do before I do this, I set a timer on my phone and I look up every 10 seconds when I curl my lashes, because I kind of know the rule that you need to curl like 10 seconds, and after I'm done waiting for it to go, the eyelash should look pretty. You see how good is this? How not good is this? Now people, welcome to the fun part of this whole video. We have to do an eyeliner. Yes, but the thing is, I don't have an official eyeliner, so I use my shadow for this. And I use the Balm Cosmetics, the shadow called Serious Black. Serious Black. Oh my gosh, that was a pun. No one accepted me. And the brushes as well from this kit. So I just did my eyeliner and I fucked up already. So it's the hardest thing about doing my eyeliner. But as I wear glasses, it looks pretty okay. Okay, now it's time to use an eye pencil, and I have the one from the Balm Cosmetics called Mr. Right. I have to warn you, I don't actually have a black pencil because I'm lazy to get it, and I don't have none at the moment. And it's blue, and it's very cool because it sticks like that. The thing is, with applying an eye pencil, nothing pretty much is changing here, because you can do it as well wherever you want, and it's kind of does not affect the way you do your makeup, but it looks good at the moment. The next step for us is an eyeshadow, and as many of you know, to do my eyeshadow look, I always look them up on pictures because I'm no makeup professional to create something my own. So is this look good for today? And I'm gonna be honest, this looks pretty alright, but let's see how it works. For this, first color, peachy color, I'm going to use a Douglas palette called Be Smoky Purple, which actually I got on one event, Riga Fashion Week 2 years ago. Yes, it was fun. And this brush from Catrice, I'm going to apply this pink, which I use, as you can see, not so much. And we're just going to apply it underneath of my brow, like so. Yeah, and wait a second. Pretty much I can tell with such a light colors, it actually doesn't affect so much, and our brow is light enough. And let's move on to the next step. So the next color is this brown, which I used as well, not so much, and I can't say the name of it because I use it so much. And I'm just going to apply it over here. I forgot the name on the phone in English. Actually, like so. And basically, as I learned from James Charles makeup tutorials, this is how we create our shadow for our eyes, which is always so fun. Switching it up, next color, it's this burgundy color, and it's called Sexy. I'm 60 and I know it. No, I'm applying this whole color on my whole lips, like so. Honestly, it's not bad. I thought eyeliner would ruin the whole thing, but it doesn't look so bad. I still can actually do my makeup. And the last step is our series, and it goes in the corner like here, which is gonna be pretty bad or pretty good. Why it's bad? Because it's gonna blend with our kind of eyeliner because it's the same color, but maybe it's not gonna. No, actually, it's not so bad. It's kind of a blend and still looks good. So I'm very surprised that it turned out that way. And I have fun. The hardest thing is make your eyes look even at this point, because I don't know if you can tell, but I think this part has more shadows than this part, and I'm scared to do a lot more mess than I already have. So what I usually do in situations like this, I take this brush from my tools, which I use for a blush. So the next step is actually a foundation, which is going to be fun. It's from Guerlain. I'm going to read the Po. Color is, either way, it's 01N or 6R02. Not quite sure. So how I do apply my foundation, I get some bits of my hand, and then I apply it on certain sections. And you may ask, where's your brush? Where's your beauty blender? My beauty blender, I would say it's broken. It's pretty old, so I'm not using it. It's a very long time ago in the garbage. Apply it everywhere, and you will not be able to tell that I messed up at some point. So the next thing on my makeup routine is glitter, which is going to mess up the whole makeup, because I know how it works for me. And I have a glitter in the color Crystal or Glee 06 from NYX. I love the glitter that they have. And this brush from Gauche. Actually, this is a concealer brush, but it works as well pretty well for glitter. What I do, I just drop it like this, and then we get some amount of glitter. Down here, as you can tell, I'm trying to be very careful. I'm messing up already. And I dip my brush into it. Just trying to make not such a big mess, but I will do it. Closing my eyes and applying all over my I think you can see a bit of changes. At least it's turned it a bit to grayish color. Man, I mean, I love glitter, but it makes such a mess. I remember when I was in Groningen, I made it such a big mess in my room and I have to clean up immediately. And then I went showering to wash it all out and the whole shower was in glitter. And I'm glad that nobody from my neighbors actually was mad at me for doing the shower. Glitter in the shower. But anyways, I was the next person to clean up the shower, so it doesn't matter. And not so many people clean up the shower. So, looked like this. You can see in the camera, but next step is going to be a highlighter from Kiko. I know it's breaking apart like my heart. This bone. And it was called bronzy and something like a pinky color, but now it's everything together. I'm using my brush from Eco Tools. As I told you, I like to do it many times, and I'm just going to use my highlighter all over my face because your girl loves a good highlight. And honestly, I don't think it will be such a huge change, nonsense or whatever, because it's kind of a creamy and no, it's powder consistency, but you know, you can use it all over your face and you will shine bright like a diamond. The next step for this makeup is a lip balm, which I always use before putting on my lipstick. And this is from Tiger with the smell of aloe vera. And I'm just putting on my lips. Next step for me is a lip gloss. And this lip gloss is Butter Gloss from NYX in the color Eclair, which looks like this. It's actually one of my favorites. And I'm going to apply on my lips. See how bright it is? I really love this lip gloss. But the thing is that we have to use lipstick after all, which kinda sucks. But let's look at this lip gloss, it's perfect. As I don't wanna ruin my lip pencils, I'm just going to use a lipstick. It's from the Bell Cosmetics and it fits well with this color. And the name of this lipstick is Loving. And I'm just going to apply on my lips because it's very pinky. And they go like this. And I love it so much. It fits very well. Next step is a mascara. It's from Kiko. And the name of collection is Free Soul. And the same name has a highlighter from this collection. Duh. And I'm just trying to be very careful because I will not able to fix my mascara underneath my eyes for something like that because I already applied their foundation. And actually, what's the difference between how I'm doing this my makeup right now and how I do it usually? Usually I first do my shadows and then I kind of do my something like mascara, eyeliner, and then I only apply foundation, and then goes bronzer, highlighter, blush, and that goes lipstick. So this last step is a powder from NYX in the shade Banana with a brush from Eco Tools, which I used almost everywhere in this makeup. So yeah, and I just set it all in. Actually, it's kind of, I don't know, does it really matter when you set it in? Because of course we have a setting spray, but usually it's for foundation and then baking exists. But this is how it looks when you do it in the alphabetical order. Yeah, so this is how I look with my glasses on. As I told you, you will not able to see the difference between my eyes because this one has more black, this one less, but whatever, who cares. In general, I can say I like this makeup look. It's very nice, but honestly, I'm kind of sad that some parts of makeup you will not be able to see, and it didn't turn to be a mess, so applause for that. But it's very fun challenge to try, and actually thinking about all this experience talking in English, I think I forgot some simple words and how to use them, even though I know them perfectly. Second of all, I kind of don't know my accent in English. It's just kind of makes me sick, but you know, I'm not a native English speaker. And third thing, which is like I notice it when I'm talking, kind of a lot of water gets in my throat and it's hard for me to talk. I need to make a lot of breaks for me because it's very getting hard for me to talk when I'm talking in English. As I mentioned, I get this weird feeling in my throat. But other than that, it was a fun experience. So congratulations, you just wasted your time on an idiot which mumbles some bullshit on the camera.